Welcome back my YouTube channel Old COIN ZEE Collection. If you're a coin collector, a history enthusiast, or just curious about some interesting pieces of currency, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating coin from Italy, the 200 Lire coin from 1979. This coin not only has an intriguing design and rich history, but also some unexpected value that you may not know about. So, let's get started first. Let's take a look at the coin itself. The 200 Lire was part of Italy's Lire currency, which was in circulation from the 19th century until the country transitioned to the euro in 2002. The 200 Lire coin was introduced in 1977 and remained a staple in Italian currency for many years. This particular coin from 1979 holds a special place in the hearts of collectors. Now let's talk about the design of this coin. On the obverse, or front, you'll see the portrait of the famous Italian artist Maria Luisa of Bourbon, who was the Queen Consort of Spain. Above her portrait is the inscription Repubblica Italiana, meaning Italian Republic. Turning to the reverse side, you'll notice a striking design of an olive branch surrounding the denomination 200. The olive branch is a symbol of peace and prosperity, and it's a nod to Italy's cultural heritage and values. And, of course, the year 1979 is marked at the bottom, along with a mint mark that indicates where the coin was produced. Now let's step back in time a bit. The late 1970s were a transformative period in Italy's history. Politically, economically, and socially, the country was undergoing significant change. Italy, like many European nations, was dealing with inflation, economic instability, and political turbulence. The 200 Lire coin came at a time when Italy needed to adjust its currency to meet modern demands. The 1970s also marked the peak of Italy's coinage reforms, with a push to replace many of the older, smaller coins with more practical, larger denominations, such as the 200 Lire. So, this coin wasn't just an everyday currency. It was part of a larger effort to modernize and stabilize the Italian economy. Now let's talk about the minting of this particular coin. The 200 Lire 1979 was produced in large quantities, but that doesn't mean it's just any regular coin. There are actually several variations in terms of the mint marks, which can affect the coin's value. Most of the 200 Lire coins from 1979 were minted in Rome, but there are a few rare examples with different minting marks that in terms of rarity. The 1979 coin is relatively common. However, the condition of the coin can make a big difference in its value. If you've got a coin that's in near mint or mint condition, you might be looking at a higher price than you would with one that's worn out from years of circulation. Now, let's get to the interesting part. What's the coin worth? The value of the 200 Lire 1979 coin can vary quite a bit. In general, if you're looking at a coin in average circulated condition, it's worth anywhere from $1 to $3. However, if you've got a coin in uncirculated or pristine condition, it could fetch a bit more, up to $10 or more in some cases. That it's also worth noting that certain rare variations with unique mint marks can command higher prices. Some collectors are especially keen on acquiring coins that have a particular history or rare characteristics. If you're hunting for one of these rare specimens, you might find yourself bidding at higher auction prices. Whether you're just getting started as a coin collector or you're already an experienced numismatist, the 200 Lire 1979 coin is an excellent addition to your collection. Not only does it hold historical significance, but it's also part of a larger series of Italian Lire coins that reflect the country's rich cultural and economic history. That if you're new to collecting, here are a few tips to help you get started with coins like the 200 Lire. First, always check the condition of the coin. A well-preserved coin will hold more value over time, and many collectors prefer to keep their coins in protective cases. Second, research the different mint marks and look for any variations. This can significantly affect the value. And finally, keep an eye on auction sites and coin dealers to track prices and trends in the market. Knowledge is key when it comes to coin collecting now. If you're looking to add the 200 Lire 1979 to your collection, Where do you find it? Well, you got a few options. Online marketplaces like eBay, Etsy, or specialized numismatic websites often have listings for these coins. Just be sure to check the seller's reputation and authenticity before making any purchases. Italy has a long history of different coinage types, which spans thousands of years. Italy has been influential at a coinage point of view. The medieval Florentine florin, one of the most used coinage types in European history and one of the most important coins in Western history. One was struck in Florence in the 13th century, while the Venetian sequin, minted from 1284 to 1797, was the most prestigious gold coin in circulation in the commercial centers of the Mediterranean Sea. Despite the fact that the first Italian coinage systems were used in the Magna Graecia and Etruscan civilization, the Romans introduced a widespread currency throughout Italy. Unlike most modern coins, Roman coins had intrinsic value. 3. The early modern Italian coins were very similar in style to French francs, especially in decimals, since it was ruled by the country in the Napoleonic Kingdom of Italy. They corresponded to a value of 0.29 grams of gold or 4.5 grams of silver. 4. Since Italy has been for centuries divided into many historic states, they all had different coinage systems. But when the country became unified in 1861, the Italian lira came into place and was used until 2002. The term originates from libra, the largest unit of the Carolingian monetary system used in Western Europe and elsewhere from the 8th to the 20th century. 5. In 1999, the euro became Italy's unit of account, and the lira became a national subunit of the euro at a rate of €1 equals 1,936.27 lire, before being replaced as cash. And you can also visit local coin dealers or numismatic conventions, where you might be able to find the coin in person and even haggle a bit on price. So, there you have it. The 200 lire 1979 coin is not just a piece of Italian currency. It's a fascinating relic from a bygone era, rich with history and meaning. Whether you're a collector looking for a unique piece to add to your collection or simply curious about the story behind this coin, the 200 lire offers a lot to explore. If you enjoyed this deep dive, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe my YouTube channel Old COIN ZEE Collection for more content on rare coins, history, and much more. And if you have any questions or thoughts about the 200 lire coin, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you.